What's up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News. And Zendaya is opening up about how heavy the responsibility is as a black woman in Hollywood and what she's doing to make a lasting impact.
Can I just start off by saying, and I think I speak for all of us here, how much I love Zendaya. Honestly, I just love it when we have news to share on Z because I can't get enough of her. She's incredibly talented, smart, beautiful, and such an amazing role model. Okay, I could be here all day, so let's jump into the story. Zendaya was part of a recent Hollywood Reporter roundtable discussion with Janelle Monáe, Reese Witherspoon, Helena Bonham Carter, Jennifer Aniston, and Rose Byrne. Before we get into what Zendaya had to say, we're actually going to go back to 2018. See, Zendaya has talked about her skin color before and the role it plays in her career. In a September 2018 issue of Marie Claire, Zendaya revealed that she doesn't have the same liberties as her white colleagues, explaining, quote, "What my white peers would be able to get away with at this point in their career is not something that I will be able to do. I don't want to jeopardize it at any point because I'm not allowed the room to mess up." Despite knowing there's a difference between her and her white counterparts, Zendaya doesn't let her skin color dictate the roles that she tries out for, saying, quote, "I always tell my theatrical manager, anytime it says they're looking for white girls, send me out. Let me get in the room. Maybe they'll change their minds. And honestly, if there's a part that I didn't get or that I really wanted at the time, always ends up working out." Amen to that. Zendaya is clearly a very successful actress and is only continuing to land more big roles. But she stressed that she, along with fellow black actresses Yara Shahidi and Amanda Stenberg, are not the only black actresses out there. She said, quote, "We kind of have been painted as the face, and that's not the truth. It's important to have a conversation where we are opening the door to our peers and more black women who don't necessarily look like us." Z explained one of her biggest fears to The Hollywood Reporter: not doing a good job to represent young black women in Hollywood. She explained, quote, "Being a young Disney actor, that's one level. Being a young black woman is one level. And then being very hard on myself is another level. It's also just a personal fear. I want to do a good job, and sometimes that can cause you to be fearful of things. But I will say that there's something that happens when a special character comes along, for me at least, and those fears melt away." Fast forward to present day, and in her roundtable with The Hollywood Reporter, Zendaya revealed that the role of Rue in Euphoria may have been written by a white man, but it was left open for non-white leads. Zendaya said, quote, "Our creator, Sam Levinson, wrote Rue based off his own experiences with addiction, and he is a white man. So Rue could have been that. Rue had no description. So I'm very grateful, and hopefully I'll be in a space like these ladies where I can create things and make space for women who look like me and women who don't look like me. That's the ultimate goal, to make room, because for a lot of black creatives, it's not a lack of talent, but a lack of opportunity." Zendaya also noted that she recognizes that she has some privilege being a light-skinned woman, saying, quote, "I also think it's important being a light-skinned woman to recognize my privilege in that sense as well, and make sure that I'm not taking up space where I don't need to." Zendaya was also asked about the things she shares with her young fans on social media and how much she grapples with what her fan base can handle, and in particular, how that impacts her choices. She explained, quote, "I have a very heavy responsibility on my shoulders, but I'm appreciative for that because with that, there's a lot of good that I can do, and I know who is watching. Now, more than ever, specifically with Black Lives Matter and everything, I feel an obligation to make sure that I'm aware and putting out the right things and in line with organizers and people who are on the ground." Zendaya's Instagram and Twitter handles have recently been filled with tons of posts with helpful links, reshares, and information reflective of the racial issues happening right now.
And for more news updates, click right over here for another Clevver video. And be sure to let me know all your thoughts on Zendaya using her platform to speak out on such important issues, as well as how much you love Zendaya right here in the comment section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.